The devil's lettuce, the devil's arugula, marijuana. Will it help? Hello everyone, I'm Kazaki with today's 5 minutes of wisdom. And today we're going to be talking about marijuana. How has it solved your issues, your mental issues and your mental disorders, anxiety, depression, anger. And we're going to go right into this. Let's touch on 1 Corinthians 2 verse 14. But the natural man received not the things of the spirit. There's a lot of people that think that the natural things, the physical things in the world are going to help the mental and spiritual things. A lot of problems persist even though you still smoked. Let's think about it. When you took the first puff to solve your issues, how many puffs did you have to take after? If it was going to solve your problems, mentally, it would have fixed it the first time you took it. So we're finding out that these carnal things are not going to heal and fix the spiritual and mental issues that we have. And this is what a lot of people have a problem understanding. It says, for they are foolishness unto him. So when we talk about the spiritual things, a person that is motivated and only thinks that physical or outward things, carnal things, this is going to be over their head because they're not going to understand that the solutions of the flesh don't help the spirit. And this is what wisdom tells us. It says, neither can they know them because they are spiritually discerned. And a lot of people can't reach this spiritual plane or spiritual peace that's needed because they are trying to do it a carnal or a physical way. So that brings us to Wisdom of Solomon 16 and 12. For it was neither herb nor modifying plaster that restored them to health. And a lot of people have to come to terms with this, that if the liquor was going to solve the problem, or the pills or the marijuana was going to solve the problem, it would have fixed it the one time you took a sip of the liquor. It would have fixed it the one time you took and you smoked a cigarette or you smoked a blunt. See, it was not herb that was going to be able to do this. It says that restored them to health. But thy word, O Lord, which healeth all things. And this is what we got to understand. This is the wisdom that is going to heal your mental issues. It's not going to be something physical that can heal something spiritual. Okay, so let's talk about the herbs and the proper use of these herbs. This is one misconception that we don't want people to get, that the herbs are not for your use, because they are. And that's not in question. What's in question is how they're being used and the effect of using them wrong. Check this out. This is Ezekiel 47 verse 12. It says, and by the river upon the bank thereof, on this side and on that side, shall grow all trees for meat. M-E-A-T. Why? Because they were going to be for eating, consumption. And we're going to get to that point. It says, whose leaf shall not fade, because we find out there's a constant supply of these things. We just don't have access to a lot of them. It says, neither shall the fruit thereof be consumed. It shall bring forth new fruit according to its months, because the waters they issue out of the sanctuary, and the fruit thereof shall be for meat, and the leaf thereof for medicine. And yes, the herbs are here for medicines. When you look at the proper use of marijuana, it tells you that marijuana can relieve pain. It can increase lung functioning. It says it can help fight cancer, reduce nausea, slow Alzheimer's disease, preserve healthy eyes. It's good for sleep and reduction in pain, helps protect the brain. And you know, it's good for multiple things, for the skin, for the body, when proper use. Now check this out. It said here, increases lung functions. Now let's think about this. How is it going to help you with lung functions if you're not using it to help your lungs? When you light it up and you smoke it, mixing it with chemicals and all these things, it's improperly used. It's not going to help you. It's going to do more hurt and more harm to your body. Check this out. This is smoke inhalation. Okay. Therefore, no amount of marijuana can be considered safe? What symptoms may indicate that marijuana is affecting your lungs? Marijuana smoke causes coughing, increases septum, phalgium, wheezing, shortness of breath, and inflammation of lung tissue. See, improperly used, these things are more a hurt to us. So that brings us to 2 Corinthians 10 and 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. These carnal things are not going to help you. They're not going to fix and solve your problems. No matter how many pills you pop, no matter how many blunts you roll, how much liquor you drink, it is not going to help the spiritual mind and the spiritual things that you have to deal with. Another word for that is psychological things you have to deal with. It will dumb you, it will slow you down or speed you up, but it will not help you with the mental problems that you need to solve. But mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds. The word, the wisdom is the only thing that's going to pull down the mental strongholds and the suffering of psychological illnesses, spiritual illnesses. It's only the wisdom of the Most High God that will help put down these strongholds. We ask that you like, share, subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Help us out with that. Let's get this out.